Alright, what's up, bus sluts? It's gonna be my first vlog. Let me see if that's... Anyways, so I decided I'm gonna do my first one over variations of cat eyes. I just practiced with this for like a few minutes and then decided to throw it together. If you don't know what a cat eye is, it's this basic movement right here. A lot of people like to throw a static or an isolated spin in the center, so it gives it like that pupil versus cat eye feel. Something I noticed today that when I do them, I don't know if this is really how they're supposed to be done, but a lot of people, I like isolate a spot in my chest. I imagine if like there was an oval and I rotate my hand around that, kind of like instead of going straight up and down. And I kind of picture myself like Mr. Miyagi painting the fence, but in an oblong shape. Anyway, so this is how I do it. I let it get to like, you know, the point, and kind of like when you're doing a pendulum pause, you know, I let it hit that point and I move my hand over. But I practice just doing it smoothly, you know. So of course the first variant would be, you know, the regular cat eye. And I also noticed that when it meets bottom, that both of my hands are at a low position, like almost as low as they can possibly go. So this kind of passes over without making that oblong shape, because this one's already dipped down there. So the few ways I change that is I either shorten this tether, I wrap it up once so it's shorter than this one, and so it gives it that real eye effect. Or I was working on bringing this hand up instead of dropping it all the way and just letting it statically. And I also notice when I do that, that I kind of oval shape this one too for some reason. I have no idea. It's not really static. It's more kind of like baby isolated. So you could do it way up here, and I picture myself isolating or same timing this hand with this poi head. That's how it should be. You know, just like rotating with it. Anyways, so a few variants would be those two, wrapping it up and giving it that pupil effect, small pupil effect. Another one, again, was bringing your wrist up. I also like to do half cat eyes. So I bring him up, you know, each side. I don't know. I just like that feel. I'm also working on doing like a full rotation without like, you know, switching back and forth. I do an extra, this right here, split time opposites. I don't know why. It just gives me a second to reset my hand positions, like thread the needle, I guess. But I'm working on trying to. I have no clue. I seen a tutorial Drex did where he was isolating it for somehow, like I don't know. It was awesome. Drex, you're awesome. But anyways, I like half cat eyes, and another variant out of that is doing shotguns. Wrapping the tether up as you go over, you know, just wrapping the tether up, of course. And another one would be behind the back, because everything can be done behind the back, or not necessarily behind your back, but off to the side, you know, because you can. I haven't perfected it yet. I just started this one, but. Oh my goodness. Let's try this side. Try this side again. Wrong way. There we go. The reason that's so sloppy is because I haven't perfected behind the back, waist butterfly wraps. But those are things to work on. Another idea that I was working with was doing a cat eye, or half a cat eye necessarily, but with a toss, and I release the handles like when they meet that point, so they give a arrow shape to it, just, I don't know if you can see that, my ceiling's pretty low, but just some things to work on. If you have any other variations of it, totally just put them in the comment or give me a link, and I'll try working on those. I'm sure there's tons of just like since this is just this move right here without the pupil is technically a cat eye, I guess you could, or even thread the needle it kind of, I don't know. But you could also like butterfly effect it, I guess. Maybe like that, yeah. See how they both meet at the center point right there. So, anyways, if you're tuning in, thanks for supporting me along this journey, and I hope we all have a blasty blast.